I've got the end sealed, and I'm starting to fill this with the sand. There's a little bit more space in there. Amazing how little it actually seems there is volume-wise in these things. Alright, there's a little bit of loose shaky around. I want to make sure that this is totally full. Yep. Should have put my gloves on first, but oh well. Alright, I think any remaining gap is probably negligible. I'm going to get some sticky stuff in my cork for this, but whatever. Just want to make sure nothing spills. Alright. So now I'm going to straighten this section out more. So I'm going to kind of clamp the end of the bocal in here. And it's kind of a hand strength vise. So this is kind of step one, is going to straighten out the end. Gives me something to kind of compare against too. I don't need to get the whole length of this block straight, but at least it gives me something to start with. And it looks like that has already straightened it up some. Huh? That's straightened it out quite a bit already. Just working on this part of the curvature here. And this bocal has always had these pock marks on the plating. It's got a worn spot right there. And I'm wearing a mask right now because this sand says the dust is really fine and kind of dangerous. It's got silica in it, so you don't want to breathe that in. This might be all I really need to do to get this bocal to where I want it. Just straighten out there. Alright, so that's straight. Now, this is the part I'm most nervous about. that's not helping that section. Slow and steady wins the race, right? It's not a big enough rise on that piece. That one's a little better. If I just do it right on the edge of this, it might be sufficient enough. Yeah, that feels pretty confident there. I've certainly straightened it out, but I don't know if it's quite the curvature that I want. Let's see, how does that compare to this? Yeah, it's pointing down. So I need to bend it up. Here. My other Leitzinger is at MMI right now, and that would be my template for what I would want, but there, I felt it move that time. How does it compare to this one now? Still pretty low, but we're making good progress without, hasn't kinked or gone on around. That's a little better. Check it against the table here. Getting there. That's a good move right there. Alright, we're now up to the point where if I hold it flat on the tabletop, the tip of the bocal is not hitting the table anymore. So we're now quite a bit higher up and straighter. My other Leitzinger is kind of crazy. It's like the normal curvature to here, and then it just like takes a straight line right out. So I'm sort of kind of trying to copy that bend. Didn't really move it much. Right, might have accomplished what I want. Flex the whole thing a little bit, maybe. I'm not really making any progress there. There. Felt that move a touch. Feels pretty good. So we'll see if the before and after really shows. There we go. my pride and joy bocal. So let's hope that it plays just as well. It should. If anything, I lowered the resistance. It was pretty resistant before. And now it's considerably bent higher and straighter. So it should be pretty ergonomic, I think. No signs of splitting or kinking anywhere. So I think we're pretty good. So I'm just going to have to clean off the goop from the cork. And it's late at night, so I won't get a chance to actually try it until tomorrow because the kids are in bed. All right, there we go. There's your $1,100 piece of art that I've bent just for you, Robert.